morning to all. So let us continue with our exercise 8.4 and last three parts are left. So I would like to start with the 8th part of question number 5. Here it is. Prove that sin A plus cosec A whole square plus cos A plus sec A whole square is equal to 7 plus tangent square A plus cot square A. So here again I would prefer to take the left hand side because two expressions are available with me in that side, and then I will see that how to proceed towards the right hand side. So then I will expand this a square plus b square plus 2ab. Similarly cos A plus sec A square plus b square plus 2ab. Now you see, pay attention there, I need tangent square, I need cotangent square and then 7. So if you see that this is sin square A and this is cos square A. So sin square A plus cos square A is some identity, so I just can arrange these two together. And then cosec square A I don't need in that side, I need cot square A or tangent square A. So you know I can express cosec square A in terms of cot square A by writing cosec square A is equal to 1 plus cot square A by using the identity cosec square A minus cot square A is equal to 1. Then here it is. 2 sin A cosec A. You know cosec A is the reciprocal of sin. So I can express it as 1 upon sin. So 2 sin A into 1 upon sin A. Cos square A already I have arranged here. Then secant square A. Again I don't need secant square A. So what I did, I use the identity secant square A minus tangent square A is equal to 1 to express secant square A in terms of tangent square A. So it becomes 1 plus tangent square A. And then at last part, secant is the reciprocal of cos, so 2 cos A into 1 upon cos A. Now sin square A plus cos square A is 1, this is 1, this is cot square A, sin A will go off, you are left with 2 here, 1 plus tangent square A plus 2 cos A again go off, so then you are left with 1 plus 1 2, 2 plus 2 4, plus 1 5, plus 2 7, and here it is cot square A and here it is tangent square A. Automatically you will reach at your right hand side. So that is very important to recall the identities and simultaneously keep a watch upon your right hand side, that what you are looking for. And wherever it is possible to replace, please do that immediately. As I was learning cosec square A somewhere, I don't need, so I know I need cot square A, so I just can express cosec square A in terms of cot. And similarly secant square A I don't need, but by using the identity secant square A minus tangent square A, I can express it in terms of 1 plus tangent square A. So that thinking, if you will keep on applying in between your answer by focusing your attention upon the right hand side also, I would say. So then I don't think any difficulty you are going to find anywhere to reach at the answer. Then let us see the 9th part. Here it is, prove that cosec A minus sin A is equal to sec A minus cos A is equal to 1 upon tangent A plus cot A. So here it is cosec, sec, tangent, cotangent. So I started this question simultaneously to solve by taking both the sides. Why? Because it is easy to convert cosec in terms of sin, secant in terms of cos, then tangent and cotangent also in terms of sin and cos. That I did. So 1 upon sin A minus sin A, 1 upon cos A minus cos A. Here it is 1 upon whole tangent is sin A upon cos A plus cot A is cos A upon sin A. Then I did the calculation. Take the LCM. Here you will be getting 1 minus sin square A upon sin A. Here also if you will take the LCM, 1 minus cos square A upon cos A is equal to 1 upon, take the LCM in denominator, it will be cos A sin A, and here you will get sin square A plus cos square A. Then do these calculation. 1 minus sin square A, I can write cos square A, so it becomes cos square A upon sin A. 1 minus cos square A, I can write sin square A, so it becomes sin square A upon cos A. Here it is 1, this is the identity sin square theta plus cos square theta. I will return is equal to 1 upon cos A sin A. So then I did the calculation by expanding this cos A into cos A, sin A into sin A upon sin A, cos A, and here it is 1 upon whole 1 upon cos A sin A. So if I take the reciprocal, somewhere I will reach at 1 into cos A sin A upon 1. So here cos A will go off with cos A, sin A will go off with sin A, and you are left with cos A into sin A, that is cos A sin A. And here is 1 upon 1 is 1 and it is cos A sin A. So I solved both the sides simultaneously and finally I am getting the most simplified form in terms of cos and sin, where you can see left hand side is equal to your right hand side. So that is the solution for your 9th part of question number 5. I hope that is clear to you all. So in all kind of possibilities, whatever is possible, I am doing that. So I have started in some of the question with left hand side and we are getting the right hand side. In this question I worked out simultaneously, so it is also possible. Finally you can check, always your left hand side will be equal to right hand side. Then if you see the last part of your this question number 5, that is the 10th part. So here you have to prove 1 plus tangent square A upon 1 plus cot square A is equal to 1 minus tangent A upon 1 minus cot A whole square is equal to tangent square A. 1, 2, 3 parts are there. I know tangent square itself is the simplified form, or lastly you can express it as like sin square upon cos square, it is up to you. Or you can express it as it is tangent square also, but what's about the other two? So 1 plus tangent square A, I know secant square A minus tangent square A is 1, so 1 plus tangent square A I write is equal to secant square A. Then 1 plus cot square A I can write is equal to cosec square A, because cosec square A minus cot square A is equal to 1. Then if you solve this, secant is the reciprocal of cos, 1 upon cos square A. Cosec square is the reciprocal of sin upon 1 upon sin square A. And if you solve this, take the reciprocal 1 upon cos square A into sin square A upon 1. Here it will be sin square A upon cos square A, and that you know all is equal to tangent square A. So if you solve this, 1 minus tangent A I have expressed as sin A upon cos A, and whole square is there. Then 1 minus cos A upon sin A, again whole square is there. If you take the LCM in the numerator, it is cos A, and your numerator will be equal to cos A minus sin A for this particular fraction. And then similarly in the denominator, sin A will be the LCM, and your numerator here will be sin A minus cos A. In one question yesterday also that situation reached somewhere. Here I am getting cos A minus sin A, and here I am getting sin A minus cos A. To make it cos A minus sin A, what I can do, I can take again minus common that I did in the next step. So as it is, I have written this is the whole square in numerator. So cos A minus sin A whole square. This is cos A whole square means cos square A. Then square of minus. You see this is the whole square. So square of minus is always plus. So automatically it will become positive. And cos A minus sin A whole square upon sin square A. So now this upon this, we will write as cos A minus sin A whole square upon cos square A into, take the reciprocal of this, it is sin square A upon cos A minus sin A whole square. What happened to that minus? We are told the square of minus is always plus, so no need will be there to put any negative sign. Then this part you can cancel, and again you are left with sin square A upon cos square A, which is equal to tangent square A. And upmost right side, extreme right, already is given in your tangent square A form. So that is tangent square A is equal to tangent square A is equal to tangent square A. So hence we have proved whatever is asked. So that's all about all these 10 parts of question number 5 and the syllabus. But few extra questions also we need to do from the examination point of view. To covering that part, I will definitely add those questions through the assignments. So you need to focus upon that, and I definitely will explain those parts to you. But first of all, you have to focus upon your NCERT questions. So that is over. That is one part, introduction to trigonometry. I am going to wind up today with this exercise. Thank you and have a nice time.